the joys of being a shrimper. Shrimp, shrimp, shrimp. Commercial fisherman. Days is shown up to the docks before the crack of dawn, loading up the boat, tending to the nets, going out with the boys, dropping, loading up the cargo, getting tons and tons and tons of crustaceans, and swapping the deck, clearing the deck of all bycatch, fish, crabs, lobsters, stingrays, small sharks. Occasionally full-size sharks will show up into the nets, tiger sharks, bull sharks, hammerheads. One time was like any other. Different from every other, rather. Me, the captain, and a couple of the other mates. It's around 4:35 a.m. we were loading up the boat, preparing, doing maintenance checks, net checks, gear checks, refueling and checking everything out, making sure that everything was up and running. Pulled out of the marina, pulled out of port, and began to make our way offshore. It was on a new moon, so the night was dark, but tide flow was top during this time period, and the current would really funnel the shrimp in and out of bays and in and out of estuaries and back into the open ocean. It's right before sun up, and we made our first drop. We trolled slowly. Allowing for anything good to be captured with the netting. About 20 minutes went by, and the winch began to slide down, indicating that there was quite a load in our nets. So we hold it back up. And the cornucopia of shrimp dumping out of our nets and onto our deck. So many. Maybe tons. So we took over catch. Took a while. Go to catch, and then we began to lower our nets back down for another run. The sun was already up now, and appeared to be a clear day, but storm clouds began to show up over the horizon, seemingly out of nowhere over a few minutes. About 10 miles offshore, but slowly the wind began to pick up. Went from a light breeze to a howl of 20 miles an hour, then 30 miles an hour. Damn near approaching tropical storm force winds. The boat began to rock back and forth in the waves and in the swells. Looked up at our captain in the wheelhouse, and he looked back down at us, the deckhands, the mates. "Ed, what the hell's going on?" shouted Steve. The captain shrugged. Then an odd feeling began to occur. It was almost like we were We're heading back in, shouted Ed, the captain. We began to move the boat due east back to shore, but instead of heading eastward, we were going into a circle. To our horror, a whirlpool was beginning to form. We were caught in a whirlpool at the top of one. We were beginning to slowly work back down. We all looked at each other in shock, not sure what to say or what to do or what to think of the situation. We just sat there and observed what was happening before our eyes. The further down we went, we began to see enormous stained yellow teeth. Stained, curved yellow teeth. White yellow teeth that were almost 3 feet long apiece. Began to pierce out of through the water. It surrounded the entire whirlpool. It was walls and walls of teeth. Deep moan belched from the depths. We didn't know what to do. We were being sucked right down. Funneled right down to this enormous leviathan, this beast, this monster, this sea monster, this thing. We didn't know what the hell it was. We never heard or seen anything like it. The mouth alone on this thing must have been a couple 100 feet wide, and the teeth were over 3 feet long, and they were... The wind continued to howl. We screamed. We begged. We prayed. We're going down into the black pits, the black depths of hell, of a watery hell. We didn't know what. Everything went black as we were lowered down into the water, sucked in, consumed. I wake up. I'm on the deck of the boat. Everything's clear. There's no storm, there's no clouds, there's no rain, there's no wind, there's no whirlpool, there's no monstrous thing. It's just me on the deck of the boat. I rush up to the wheel. I look into the cabin. I look for my captain, my crewmates, I'm all by myself. I frantically look at the GPS to check where my course is and my heading and my location. Okay, I'm still only 10 miles offshore, thank God. Just need to move due east. God, where is everyone? I shout for everyone's name and nobody answers. I'm all by myself. What happened to them? Start up the boat. Then make the course back to the marina. Have the throttle at full. I hear a low, murmuring sound. I look back and breaking the surface of the ocean, I see this monstrous head of this thing. the massive yellow eye, pupil staring directly at me. It dives back down. I slam the throttle forward, full. I'm going as fast as I possibly can. I hear the waves in the ocean partying behind me as the monster grows closer and closer. I keep going, I keep going, I keep going, as fast as I possibly can. I look behind me once more, and it appears that I'm starting to pull away from the beast. I look back one more time. The large yellow eye pierces at me. Just looking. It was no longer swimming after me, it was just stationary in that one spot. I turn back around and I keep going back to the marina. As I dock the boat, I'm in disbelief. My head falls into my hands, and I can't believe I just experienced what I just experienced, and I just saw what I just saw. I didn't know what to make of it. And still to this very day, I still don't know